It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Cam Akers for the first time. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Coming open, that's the tight end likely. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
They'll run here with Akers, working his way for a short pickup to the 48. 2nd down and 8. They'll look to throw. They'll look middle here and get it to Neighbors.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And they pick it up. He's to the 42-yard line, and the drive continues. 1st down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Throwing now on 1st and 10. He finds Likely, his tight end. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. He'll drop to throw. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, New York. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Makes the score Giants 7, Eagles 0.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. Whoa. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their quarterback. It's Jalen Hurts.
This is someone who just seems like every year they just get better and better, Mike, right? I mean, think back, whether it was Alabama to Oklahoma to being a Heisman finalist, going from a backup role to MVP candidate. His development has been fun to watch, and now he's universally considered one of the best all-around quarterbacks in the league, and if they want to leave here with a win, they're going to need him to be just that.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Hurts working in the pistol. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That one caught by Smith. 11 yards on the pass there. Good for an Eagles first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
So you're on the sideline, and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the 33-yard line.
Running from the pistol with Barkley. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life, his speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. Hurts going to keep it on the option. The defense not biting. They stay at home, stop the quarterback. No gain on the play. A couple of third down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
A 4-yard loss.
This defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them early in this game. That's already 2 sacks allowed.
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Giants offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has come out of the gates hot. He's been on target with his throws, and that's reflected in those numbers as he'll look to keep it going here. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
First down, New York.
Akers. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the tight end, Likely. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. 7-3 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Austin brought in motion. Back to the air, one more. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. That'll be picked up by the Eagles. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Hurts will work here from the pistol. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
At the Giants' 45-yard line.
They send him right out of the slot. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Here now, 3rd and 5. To the air again. Hurts. Oh, he's got this one complete to Goddard. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. A pistol snap back to Hurts. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Hurts again.
1st and goal. The quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. 2nd and goal.
A 2nd down throw for Hurts. And this time he's in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So Really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles are on top. It's now 10-7. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And he'll get about 5. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Back to throw. This one grabbed by Austin. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down. Now they'll set up to throw. He finds Austin with the grab. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. That is caught. It's Robinson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. It's the tight end Likely in motion. They'll look to throw yet again. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. They'll look to throw again. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and a yard. He'll drop to throw. Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Offense.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Coming open, that's the tight end Likely. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. One of the tight ends motions right. Quick throw, taken in. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. He'll look to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is caught. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. is caught beyond the pylon. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Giants.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Makes the score Giants 14, Eagles 10.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football as we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, where the coach is Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much.
And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. Remember, he had a touchdown on the ground earlier, something he's been able to do frequently this season, as you see where he ranks among NFL quarterbacks in rushing TDs. Hurts to the air on 1st down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Open man, Devontae Smith. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's complete. Tight end Goddard. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hurts will try it again. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To the air again. Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And they finally take him down, but not before he gets to the Eagles' 13-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Once again, it's Barkley. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Back backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And he's in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. On is Elliott to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Eagles move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Giants offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been... So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes...
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of his teammates there to take it back in. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Giants. Running is Akers. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's to Robinson. He's got it. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Sending a receiver right. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So on 4th down, here's Bryce Berringer to punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. That's going to be out of bounds, no return, and the drive's going to start just inside the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts getting set for their next possession. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing. Now a stoppage for an injured player, and it's Saquon Barkley, who appears to be shaken up. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. A fair catch. He's going to call it, take it right around his own 30-yard line. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10. One of the tight ends in motion right. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. To the tight end, Likely. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. They'll look to throw. He finds Likely, his tight end. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Here's Akers. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
2nd time they've connected on this drive, and 19 yards out of this one. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. This is caught at the 2. To the goal line and in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Eagles 17.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one taken at the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Eagles offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. Still plenty to play for as the temperatures dip and we hit the final month, the money month of the season. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 30-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. Hurts. And he'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
To throw is Hurts. He's got this one complete to Goddard. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a 1st down.
And And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the fourth quarter, Mike, facing a tough third down. You've got to have it. You know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle, and he's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In fourth quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
Again, Hurts. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 26-yard line.
Hurts again. He's going to tuck it and go. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
And he's inside the 10, pushing forward for a gain of 5 yards. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. On 2nd down, Hurts. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And the Eagles extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. This one is caught by Robinson. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. 1st and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. He finds Austin with the grab. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They come up for 2nd and 2. They'll motion the tight end right. They'll look to throw yet again. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. That is caught. It's Robinson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here comes second down. Akers. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down. They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and third down conversions. Now after that last third down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. He'll keep this himself. He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before third down. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. This one is on target, and it is good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with 1st and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Hurts working in the pistol. He'll look underneath here for Barkley. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. Here comes Barkley. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Here comes the Eagles punt team. Important punt here in this tie game late. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. It's the tight end Likely in motion. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. The Giants sending out their punter. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And he's going to be taken down, but there are 1, 2, 3 flags on the field.
Defense.
I don't think this is going to stand. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to win the game. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So it's a win here for the Eagles. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the second time this year.